long has she been at this hotel? A little. What the heck? Are these the cultists? These might be the cultists. You gotta try really hard to use a butter knife to cut a slice of bread. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Music is getting creepy. Welcome to Texas. Oh! I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze so bad. My sniffliness just went away, but I am so gonna sneeze. Okay. Hello, friends and gamers. You might be wondering why we're starting this reverse video on the poll screen. It's because I did a little bit of character building, or I tried to do a little bit of character building in between, but then I realized like, oh, I realized something. I have no high level, high star spirit characters, like none at all. Who's on this banner though? Before I make my decision to pull, I have star characters. This is fine. We need to pull this one. But if we go to, we're gonna filter this out so you guys can see this. These are the only spirit characters I have in my account. Literally, the gag was I had no plant characters for a while. I have more plant characters than I do spirit. So we kind of have to summon on this banner because there's 2 high star spirit characters on this banner. So we're gonna pull. I have 1,600 clear drops and 1 unilog right now. And I think I'm fresh off pity from Jay. Yeah, like real fresh off pity. So I'm just gonna do singles, I think. That's not anything. It's John. Hi, John. I don't need to hear all the numbers. How much is a 10 pull? 1,800. I could have done a 10 pull if yeah, okay. I could have done a 10 pull with what I had right there. We gotta do singles then. Okay, skip. Pavia. I love Pavia. I miss him. I miss Pavia. Okay, again, we're just throwing everything into this banner at this point because I didn't realize how badly I need spirit characters. Because I was like, I'm trying to make sure please be Barbara. If it's Barbara, I honestly will be done because then I have at least 1. But I think Barbara's a healer. Barbara. Oh, it's Beast. Of course it is. Well, I just started building that character up to high level too. Damn. Okay. Well, again, I guess. Okay, it's white. We skip. Goodbye, alien. Okay, again, it's purple. We skip. It's Pavia again. Hi, Pavia. Okay, again, this is my life now. White. We skip. I think I've learned the system. I've learned the system well enough to know when I can skip. I do like these characters, but not enough to linger. Purple, we skip. It's you. I do like you. I don't think I can pull anymore. I am 20 short. Wait, what about the shop? What if we go shop? Hold on. Record? No. Bank? It's bank. I can grab 1 unilog from base. Treble, I don't have enough though. Okay. All right, we can do 1 more summon for Tuesday. It's purple. Of course it is. It's Bunny. I love Bunny. Oh, now I want to order a burger because it's Saturday when I'm recording this. It's 7 o'clock on a Saturday. You know, if we finish this event tonight, maybe I will order myself a nice little meal. I have a veggie burger in my fridge and more veggie burgers in my freezer. So like, I only have 1 bagel for the veggie burgers though. Anyways. Haunted Highway time? It's not Haunted Highway time. It actually is bedtime story time. We're gonna finish Tuesday's character story. We did 1 through 4, parts 1 through 4 in the last reverse video, which the last main reverse video, because the last reverse video might have been the half patch for Argus at this point, but we did all of that as well as the survey for Tuesday. So we're gonna enter and we're gonna start with stage 5, a strange guest. Then we're gonna try to finish it out. I'm gonna try to do voices. This is it. We're gonna finish it today. And I'm probably gonna be jump scared, but I really just wanna get it done because I enjoy it a lot, but I just wanna finish it out because I'm so close to being done with it. So, yippee! We start with Tuesday. We start with Tuesday and she's voiced. She says, several guests have asked me where Mr. Jaden's gone. It's getting difficult to come up with excuses. You promised to let some guests leave here alive so that the stories about us would go... So the stories about us would go further. Oh, okay, that's what it is. All right. But now, between you and eating them and those cultists sacrificing the rest, soon we won't have any guests left. Dear God. The wall shakes in dissatisfaction, so the house is haunted itself. Okay, I see. It's a sentient motel, and it does eat people. This is not open for discussion.
No more eating dead guests. You hear me?
She's like being mean to she's reprimanding the hotel. Don't get involved with the guests' problems. Let them figure things out themselves. The sound of hurried footsteps echoes in the wall, disappearing into the distance. That's like a child's footsteps. Tuesday leaves the room in silence. Okay. Am I gonna get jump scared? No. Okay.
But that was a long time.
How long has she been at this hotel? How did we solve the issue? Let me think. I suppose there was a little conflict. A little? What the heck? Oh, that's someone got stabbed. We have a guest. Is that Bonnet? It could be. The guest says, Miss Tuesday.
Oh, do be careful, ladies.
Oh.
Blood will be impossible to remove once it seeps through the carpet and soaks into the floorboards.
I think that might be the least of our worries, Tuesday. But don't worry yourselves. I'm the maid. It's my job to clean these kinds of things. Sorry, I suppose I'm feeling chatty today. My apologies for bothering you. Dear God. So we were working with are these the cultists? These might be the cultists. They say, actually, I wanted to thank you for cleaning up after us and for giving us a place to stay. Tuesday steps over the body lying on the ground as if it were a fallen branch rather than a dead person. She sees the fleeting look of fear in the woman's face and smiles. This is her first reward of the day. Her first reward? Do I want to know what the rest are? Something else catches her eye. Dead Tuesday.
What's this?
It's Dead Tuesday. Is that me? Is this a vision of my future? The figure slouched against the doorframe is indeed her. A puddle of blood beneath her has painted the floor a dark red. So this is the dream from before, but is this like her actually going through the dream and not just Barbara running through it? There's a knife sticking out of her chest. She reaches for the wound. It's soft and warm beneath her. Great, yeah. Interesting. Who would use a butter knife to kill someone? It can barely cut a slice of bread. That's true, actually. You gotta try really hard to use a butter knife to cut a slice of bread. A faint voice comes from behind her. The guest says, Miss Tuesday.
Yes. Is there anything else you need?
And now the game speaks.
You're shaking.
Oh, I can tell by her voice. Entranced by the sight of her own dead body, she answers without turning back. Well, I guess the guest is probably also terrified by that. That smile. I've seen it before.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Christine from...
Christine, yeah, I believe Christine is Tuesday's real name. So Tuesday turns around to meet the woman's eyes. She ignores the knife clutched in her shaking hand. So the guest is holding the knife. And she says, you remember that girl? The guest says, of course I do. She scared the crap out of Tonks. He still won't go into the forest alone. Ever since that day, he's talked about the eyes in the forest. That if he went in, his eyes would be pulled out and hung in the branches. And Jacob still thinks there's a ghost in his attic too. So she's just always been like this.
I hear that.
She's always been terrifying. Great, good to know.
She never wanted to ruin anyone's life.
Oh, she never wanted. Talking about Tuesday like in the third person. Or Christine in the third person. The guest says, I know. She takes a step forward.
It was her life that was ruined.
Okay, so this guest has an accent too.
Lived in a cabin near the farm and visited her parents anytime she liked.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
They never should have let those two fugitives escape. Those
Two
monsters
fugitives.
shot
See, this is a line in the story. I don't know what's happening.
Drenched the couch.
So did Tuesday die? No one ever saw Christine again. There were all kinds of rumors that she was killed and dragged off somewhere, or that she ran away and starved in the fields, or even that she led the fugitives there herself. But I guess you came here, huh? I understand, given what happened. So she did die. And this is also... Is she been a ghost the whole time? I don't know what's happening. Tuesday says, is that all you wanted to say? She maintains a polite smile. Do I know you? Oh dear.
This is a small town. So
That's Texas for you. A lot of small towns. A lot of them. The music is getting creepy.
But how do you know it so well? Could you elaborate?
The music's getting creepy.
About the blood-soaked couch, the cup of coffee on the table that was so...
Oh, this is her
cold
proving
it
that was her.
unrecognizable. And the broken nails dug into the floorboards.
Oh my god. I'm scared again.
Where did you see all these? I saw it through the slit in the lock.
This is not the slit in the lock. Again with that, like through the keyhole. She says it was terrifying. I couldn't help but imagine if I were the victim. Her cheeks flush red, and the guest says, you don't remember me? We were friends. We lived in the same town. I was there when you told us the story about the eyes in the forest. Her voice shakes, together with the knife she's holding. We played together, had fun together. You were the bravest of us all. What are you doing here? Trying to avenge your family or something? Look. And now it speaks.
Something's wrong with this house.
The house.
Every night, I saw Jaden's eyes near the bed.
It feeds on fear. That's what's wrong with it. So it's going to, like, obviously try to make its guest... It's sentient as well, so it's, like, trying to make the guest terrified.
His face torn apart and smeared.
Thank you for not actually showing this, but I do think I still have to tag this video for violence. I think I still have to tag this for violence.
That reminds me.
But at least it's not visually violent.
You look just like poor Christine.
Because that is Christine. But it's like dead Christine. Dead sentient Christine. The guest says, it's okay. Don't hurt me. I can introduce you to them, which I think is the cult, and they will bless you. Interestingly enough, though, do we think the cult is Manus? Like old Manus? Put a pin in it. You can be one of us. You can be enlightened. Yeah, it sounds like it might be Manus, or like a very early version of Manus. It's like too on the nose, you know? And I know that I believe that the all caps them and they has been used to refer to Manus in other parts of the story. So I think it might be them. Either, like I said, them or a very early version of that a version of Manus that ended up becoming Manus Mythic Day. You know. But Tuesday says you must be terrified by the nightmare. Should I walk you around? Perhaps that'll make you better.
Don't.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she's dead. Everyone's dead. The guest says, I can share their ritual with you. I'll keep the secret for you. I'll remember. Jaden recognized you here and disappeared shortly after. And those rumors, it can't be a coincidence. Your whole family being killed when you just happened to be out. Yeah, no, she did it. So she's like possessed or something. I feel like that's what's happening here. But it's definitely pulling from a lot of like horror movie tropes and things, and it makes a lot of sense that Reverse would do something like that. They've done it before.
I'm ashamed that I didn't die with them.
Is that like a guilt thing? Like she feels guilty for surviving, but also she didn't really survive? Weirdly? I won't do anything to you now, but I can't make any promises about later. Dear God, that's almost worse. So run. Run away while you still can. Yeah, that would be get out of town. Step by step, Tuesday walks toward the knife until its tip is pressed against her, I'm assuming. The guest screams, and as fear overtakes her, she drops the knife and rushes down the stairs. Don't drop the knife. You gotta keep the knife with you. Don't drop it. Tuesday sighs, bending over to pick it up. But also that would be where her animation of holding the knife comes from. That's a butter knife. I have a knife like that.
Far too blunt to hurt anyone.
I literally have a butter knife that looks like that. Welcome to Texas. She hears the front door open and slam shut. The footsteps fade into the fields outside. But also, being in the middle of nowhere in Texas is terrifying. So like, laughter echoes from the walls around her. There's the house feeding on fear. My game froze for a second. I got scared.
You could pull a prank on me.
Oh dear. Nor use them to drive away useful guests. She feels the floor shaking as if a child is running on the ceiling downstairs. That's also terrifying. Thank you. Even if you scare all those cultists away, my mind won't change. So stop eating and killing them, okay? It's not funny. And please try making up a better story next time. All right, you can do whatever you want with this body, but this is the last time, understand? There will be no next time. There probably will be next time. A door slams shut behind her, and she ignores the motel's bad temper, putting the knife away and fixing her hem as if nothing has happened. Also, my game is like lagging a little bit. And then she steps over her own body. So that must be the dream sequence with all the dead Christines, or dead Tuesdays. That must be what that's referenced to. They're like this part. Okay, check the motel corridor, and there's Dead Tuesday. Such a naughty child. Well, the day's work isn't done yet. So we just can go this way, down the hall. We need to leave the motel corridor. Oh, but there's this thing again. Am I back in the same hallway again? This is one of your new pranks? How dull. So what does this say? There's a never-ending hallway in the motel. If you accidentally find yourself in it, be sure to follow these rules. Pay attention to any unusual things in the corridor, including changes in decor or doors that suddenly appear or open. Oh my god, wait, there's so many like horror games like this where you like have to like pay attention to the differences. If you notice anything abnormal, immediately turn back. If nothing seems out of place, proceed. Yeah, no, this is, oh my god, there's like, what is it called? Isn't it, what is it called? It's like something 8, like the number 8. And there's a couple of like, I think Roblox or like Roblox adjacent horror games that have this very similar premise. So if you do one thing, if it is all the same, and then a different thing if it's like slightly different. Okay. Rumor has it that people who enter this corridor are never seen again. Where do they go? Who knows? Okay, so we have dead, I keep wanting to say dead Christine. Dead Tuesday, 3 closed doors, 3 lamps on the side. And it is like the top side because of where it's placed. Because like this would be top side, this would be a bottom side. That's just how we're gonna remember it. So if everything is the same, then proceed. Everything is the same once again, I think. Proceed. Am I missing something? Oh, the doors. So we go back? Yeah, because one of the doors is like a warm brown. So this hallway looks different from the last. From now on, I'll need to be extra careful about every decision I make. Okay, so we go back. Okay, and now we proceed. Okay, this one's the same. The doors are cool toned wood. We need to remember that. Okay, so this one is different. So we're gonna leave. And, oh, the doors are open, so we're gonna leave again. Okay, the doors need to be closed. And now they're on the bottom side, so we're gonna go back again. And now it's all the same as before, so we proceed. Success! Yay! We did it! Yay! Like, I don't remember the name of the horror game, but it's a really popular one. I think it's like by Chilla's Art or something. It's one of those. I think there's a couple like that. I love that they incorporated it in here, though, because it makes total sense to do that in something like this. I love that that's like a little mini game they incorporated. Ah, Christine's babies is the next stage. Yep. Okay, on we go. Time for spooky alligator baby. I think Christine's baby is also a reference to like, not necessarily a horror movie, but I think it's a horror book that got adapted into a movie. And we have two little kids saying, and then, did they make up? Did they make up? Someone else says, what about the kid in the walls? And Tuesday says, it's not in the walls, it's the motel itself. Anyway, eventually we found a way to resolve the conflict between us. It formerly belonged to me.
And I decided to be its caretaker.
Yeah, because she did decide to be the maid or the caretaker for the hotel. Who is she telling the story to, though? Okie dokie, we need to explore the front desk. There's a bunch of chairs, which means we're probably going to be chased down later. So the naughty child is in reference to the hotel itself. She says, this naughty child won't stop chasing me, and this place is just too spacious. I need to block the path ahead. So we're blocking out this path, but now I'm stuck. So, okay, we can let it be now. So let's read the paper here. But how would we get with the path? It's a cutscene. There's Dead Tuesday. She says, I once found a notebook left by the previous owner. She got lost, wandered in here thinking it was just a haunted house. Poor girl had nowhere to go, so she decided to stay. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's the middle of nowhere in Texas. It is the middle of nowhere. You will not find anything there. There's no service, nothing. It is literally the middle of nowhere. Do not enter doors that appear out of nowhere. Do not reply to the voices. They aren't real. Do not answer late night room service calls. Yeah, understandable. I'm so glad I did this before I stayed in a bunch of hotels this month, because I would never be able to stay in a hotel again. There are more rules like this. She wrote them all down as if living in this motel was some kind of game. It kind of is.
Oh, did she really believe that following these rules would keep her safe?
Dear God, that's terrifying. Tuesday nudges the body on the floor with her foot. There's Dead Tuesday. Sneering, scratchy sounds come from the walls. Are they trying? Oh, they said her name, Christine. It seems like they're trying to like scare her because it feeds on fear and no one's coming into the haunted motel. So they need something. She says, look at you, creating all these illusions if you can predict my miserable fate.
But I'd fall to the floor, scratching my throat.
Dear God.
And gasping for breath.
She's like unfazed. She's insane. But
suffocated.
Is she actually? Oh! What did I see? What made me do this? Oh, that's her eye. She says it must have been those blinking eyes outside. A ridiculous story like those she once told to scare her friends. So she's always just been kind of insane. Just a little bit insane. Reset the state. Damn it. Because I'm gonna get jumped. Yeah, I saw that coming. Last checkpoint me. Because I put the chair there. Reset it. Confirm. All right, explore the front desk, yada yada. So put you there, I think maybe might help. Actually, put you there, block that. And then I'm gonna take this chair and put it, I can't go backwards with it. Why can't I go backwards with the chair? There we go. Because I know that can go there, but this one I don't. I think the thing might pop up here, but that should be safe because it can't get around the lamp either. Okay, let's try that. And then we'll skip the cutscene because we just did it already. And I don't need to be jump scared by eyeballs again. Oh, it starts there. We should be okay. In we go. Escape from the monster. She says, oh my God, don't tell me we're hiding in the cabinets. Oh, we're moving them. Okay. She says, these cabinets seem sturdy. They won't break easily. I should make use of them. Okay, yeah. Put you there real quick. Oh, I'm stuck now. Yeah, let's reset that. Confirm. Oh, it made me go back to the beginning. Bro, what the hell? Naughty child is chasing her. Okay, cool. Great. We're doing this again. Put you... I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Okay, we interact with the thing. Actually, because if you show up here, this chair can probably go, I guess I need to move it this way. Yeah, okay. You can actually go right there. And the other chair we'll put here. That's probably a better way to do it because it's not going to come up that way. All right, skip the cutscene again. Confirm. Let's go, Dead Christine. Yeah, that was actually the better way to do it. Okay, so now we have to do something with the cupboards. They won't break easily, blah, 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 blah. But we need to do it from the side and then drop it. I actually probably can just go this way. She says, I can't get to the bathroom. This illusion's in the way, but there's an open door here. If I find another illusion, it should reveal a new path. Okay, cool. Great. Let me in here. Oh, buddy. Last checkpoint me. Fine. Okay, so think this through. You need to go here to... Do you, though? Because it doesn't go this way. It went the way with the chair. But unless the cabinets are like super sturdy. Oh, undo. We need to go from the side. And then can't get to the bathroom. It should reveal a new path. Blah, blah, blah. Put you there. I am safe now. Door. Yay! But also not yay, because there's another dead Christine. Not Christine. Tuesday. Also, this looks like a person at the end of the hallway. Say it looks like it's my turn to play Xbox. I'm terrified. Tuesday says, there are many doors in the hallway. Footsteps pitter-patter behind her. Nobody knows what's behind each of them. I feel like I should turn my sound lower.
Perhaps there's a butcher.
A butcher.
With a paper bag on his head. Or a chupacabra with dry, matted hair.
I gotta give him that. I do believe there's been chupacabra sightings in Texas. So, like, good on ya. There's your research. Or maybe there's a wandering ghost spying on the living through the keyhole. That would be her, the wandering ghost spying on the living. Oh my god, they're saying her name again. That's terrifying. There are no windows here, but the wind still blows. That's what Barbara says, that Bonnet went somewhere where the wind no longer blows or something like that at the very beginning.
Oh,
I can hear voices in it. Someone's calling out.
Christine.
Christine, yeah. Is she like mocking it? Yep. Her parents are missing their child and her siblings are missing their older sister. And she steps into the shadows.
Poor child.
Ah.
So far from home.
Yeah.
Like a piece of flesh that's been
That's
torn
a-
from the body.
Wasn't that a metaphor from earlier, the flesh metaphor? That's a little bit too far, though. Reunited with her family. Yeah. Oh my god! I'm turning my sound lower. A dull pounding sound comes from the wall beside her. Or, she says, perhaps she should hide in the nearest room. Yeah, that maybe you should do. Just like this, with another dead Christine. What's with the fade to black? Touch the illusion and escape the room. The illusion's over here. So let us put the chair there. And then we go this way. I think I'm safe, actually. Okay, so we touch the illusion. Good.
Oh.
So we're good. She says, that's not it. This room is far too small to hide in. I think it's fine to hide in. Let's go out the window. And my pursuer is everywhere, because it's the house. It's pounding again. That's a loud one. What should I do? Hide under the bed or make a run for it? Make a run for it. Things won't end well if I stay here. Look! Okay, I'm turning my sound down. Okay, nothing too bad. She studies her own twisted fate in the mirror.
I'll never make that face.
She's gonna make that face. All right, think Tuesday. Oh, maybe the bathrooms. Don't go hide in the bathroom. The walls there are thicker and it doesn't like water. Oh, if it doesn't like water, then you're fine. Yeah. Too late. The vase on the cupboard falls to the floor and shatters. She says, it's here in this room with me. Luckily, there's a public washroom outside. I'd better lead it there. This disobedient child has to learn a lesson. Dear God, the music is not making this any easier. So the illusion disappears. Touch the illusion and escape the— Where's the illusion? Wait, oh, I need to escape the room. Guys, I don't know how to escape the room. Okay, put you there. Okay, that actually will work. And then we do this, because it can't go that fast. Yay, we did it! For now! She says, but I have to get through this door first. The doorknob won't turn. Great. I'm turning my sound back down. Every time I turn it back up, I turn it back down. No matter what she tries, it won't budge. There's a baby crying. I don't think that's the alligator baby. Laughter rings in the room.
Who shut the door?
Yeah, who shut the door? Please. You know what? I don't need to know who shut the door. Let's just get out of here. She bends down to look through the keyhole. Just as expected. Eyeball. Maybe I didn't make myself clear. And then switches to her.
Floor. And certainly don't spit them out again.
That's terrifying. Her getting like slightly angry is actually terrifying. She says, I'm getting pretty tired of you blocking doors with dead bodies. She takes a few steps back and leans, preparing to ram the door open with her body. I was gonna say we should have done that first. You gotta kick in near the doorknob. That's the place you gotta kick in. She says, my apologies, Mr. Jaden, but curiosity killed the cat. Maybe you should quit staring through keyholes. And the destination is at the end of the hallway. All she has to do is run and keep running. I guess she doesn't make it out then? Oh, there's more. Head to the restroom. Okay, just get to the restroom, buddy. Get to the restroom. Okay, down we go, down we go. Boom. Make a run for it. And there's another Dead Tuesday. She says, these walls are thick enough to hold it off. Can it not open doors? Is that the issue then? This door could be easily broken and I don't have time to barricade it. What are you gonna barricade it with in a bathroom? Everything's like stuck to the ground. What else do we have here? A mirror. Maybe you can get the mirror off. Everyone knows you shouldn't look into the mirror in a horror story. But how about shattering it? That could be a smart idea. She might be able to use a shard to defend herself, but she also might hurt herself in the process. Oh, you'd have to throw something at it, but it would have to be heavy and like everything's stuck to the ground. So then she recalls that handy little thing. There's a baby crying now and it says Christine. She turns around to face the door. Don't tell me she throws the baby at the window. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Okay. She says this is the obvious weak point. It's most likely to break in through here. Watch your feet and stand firm. You don't want to fall like that vase. What a mess that would be. What is she talking to? Her heart pounds in her chest. It's beating at a familiar pace, like when she looked down at the farm from the hill and saw the townsfolk panicking after another bloody murder. So was it her all along then? Is this the thrill of escaping death? No, it's more than that. She's laughing. I don't like that. Every time, oh, face your fear. So that's an interesting way to do it. Face your fear. That's her fears, because the house feeds on fear. She says the townsfolk were compelled by their curiosity, but even so, they didn't dare look at your bodies.
Daddy, Mama,
Oh.
my younger brother, and my dear.
So she didn't kill them, but she ran when they were killed.
You've no idea how quickly people crumble in the face of fear.
Oof. She clings to the tool with her clammy hands. It's a silver table. Oh, the butter knife! The kind that can bend easily, yeah. Turning it lower. It isn't threatening at all. Throw it away. What can a blunt knife do? Could do enough. The butter knife could stab someone.
Warning.
Fear is a warning, she says. Oh, we're like shifting through all the stuff and the only colored thing is her dress. Protects us from danger. Our fear of fire protects us from getting burned. She stabbed someone. Our fear of heights stops us from falling. And we go down. Most of the time, fear comes from our imagination. Countless unknowns and endless possibilities swim around in there. Oh God, I hate it here.
Hiding in the dark.
I don't want to see, I don't want to know what's hiding in the dark. I'm gonna be so real, I don't want to know. Whatever's going on right now, I don't want to know.
Going behind me.
I don't want to know, I'm so scared right now. We don't have the courage to face it. Fear overtakes us. All right, great. This is terrifying.
Is surrender.
Fear is surrender. It has all like the shots of Dead Tuesday.
Succumbing to fiction. To imagination.
Listen, I'm succumbing to fiction right now. I'm so scared right now. She repeats the name, Christine. Christine herself is a tiny silver knife. Thin, delicate, and quiet, but sharper than anything.
And
There's
finding
Christine!
Is defying your fear.
So this is just her, like, getting back at her own fear, essentially. This entire charade.
Oh, what a sweet moment. To defeat the undefeatable.
What a shot as well. Oh my God, that's terrifying. I'm making that the thumbnail. Yay! Defeat the undefeatable. Yeah, I guess fear would be the undefeatable. And we're back in the mouthwashing room. She says, I forgive you. Because you need me. A maid to tell you bedtime stories and a friend to spread fear.
You need a mother.
Ah, okay. A mother to teach you, raise you, and also scold you when necessary.
A person who will teach you how to properly.
The fact that I have to keep going back and forth at the lines.
Someone who will keep you from fire and water and all the rest of life.
That would just be, that's a little bit overprotective, don't we think? I'm sure you've realized by now that your little tricks don't work on me. She's still talking to the house? Yeah. She touches the floor and feels the beating pulse of the motel. Fear comes from the unknown, so I need you to take a visible form. Oh, the alligator baby! Then I can keep my eye on you at all times. So?
I wish you were small enough for me to cradle you.
Yeah, it's the alligator baby. It's either an alligator or a crocodile. I just keep calling it one or the other, but alligator, crocodile baby. A bundle of swaddling cloth appears on the floor in front of her. She picks it up. Bum bum! Alligator baby!
Fear isn't so scary.
I mean, I think it's still scary.
Good child. Good.
I still think this whole thing is terrifying, but in like the best way possible. Is that it? Are we done? Almost! I think we have like one or two stages left. Success! Oh, that was stage 6. So we have 2 left. 7, the shepherdess, and then I don't know what the last one is. We'll find out. Ah, double-sided mirror. It says it right here. We got a prophetic bird. We got 2 prophetic birds, actually. All right, to the shepherdess. I hope we're done with the main scary bits, but I don't think we are, quite frankly. Part 7. Okie dokie. I hope I don't cry, because I haven't yet. Story time's over, children. Close your eyes. I'm going to turn on the light. Oh, okay, that's a lot of flashbangs. Oh, her little audience doesn't hesitate to give her all the praise and applause. It's in the suitcase. Followed by lots of questions. After all, children are very curious. Before Tuesday can answer any of them, one voice cuts through the chatter. Triple T says, oh, finally, I'm almost out of battery. I hope this is our last story time. She was just telling a story. While she's complaining, Poltergeist leans against her. She says, excuse me, I'm not your wall, you know. And then there's Poltergeist. Says, sorry, I'm just a little scared. Even though I don't use these characters, like the low star characters, because like they're low stars, I still love them. I love the characters. Crackling noises fill Triple T's screens. And Tuesday laughs again with the alligator baby. You seem to have something to say, little ones. She smiles and looks at the huddling children. It's all characters I have, and I don't know if that's just because it's like all the low star characters or not, but I think it's cute if that is like the whole thing. It's a teeny tiny bit scary. An eagle! Next time I'm in a forest, I'll have to be on the lookout for those eyes. Yeah, do my best to figure out what's going on. It said like part of the line, but
I don't understand.
August! Okay, I don't have him, but I love this guy. This is my son. Will I go hungry if I live in the walls too? I want to play with it. Do I have to go into the walls to play with it? Maybe it doesn't need food like us elfin, for source. Still, not needing and not eating are two different things. I wouldn't say no to a slice of Miss Funny Bunny's apple pie. Tuesday smiles. It seems the children's thoughts have already moved elsewhere. She says, I can make some desserts too. Let's see, we have 6 children here. Eagle says 6? Alligator baby. Oh, the twins. Say, that's not right. This makes sense though, because the twins were in it earlier. When we were telling the story, it kind of like broke the fourth wall a bit. Yeah. Tuesday say, that's right. 8, including Miss Triple T. I still don't know if that's how to say it. That doesn't sound right. You came to play us a movie and that girl under the sheet next to her. Poltergeist!
Children, why haven't you spoken to our
New friend there? I'm terrified. I'm so terrified. Yep, I hate that. Source says there's someone behind us. I'm turning my volume down again. I knew it was too good to be true. It was too good to be true. Source feels a kind of pressure coming from the back of the sofa. Tuesday says, come on, join us. Here, use this napkin to wipe your face. Look, there's blood all over your face. Great. We've now brought the ghosts into the suitcase. I don't like that. August says, should we take a look? No, maybe not. Eagle says on the count of 3. 1. She's just trying to scare us. 2, and it's going by automatically, so the twins say it's okay. 3. I'm turning my sound down. They take a deep breath and turn around. I don't like this. Oh, it's Barbara. It's just Barbara. Says hello. I didn't want to interrupt you, so the room falls silent. Barbara pushes through despite the awkward atmosphere. Why is there blood on her face?
Hello, Tuesday. I brought you your dollhouse.
Dollhouse. What dollhouse? She says, thank you. Just put it on the table there. I'm also getting sniffly again, which sucks. Just as she puts it on the table, Barbara feels someone pulling at her jacket. Who is it? Which one of the children's? Source, says, goodness me, you're a sheep. Source, you're an elf. Can we play together? I really like your fur. It's so curly and pretty. Friends, they're making friends. The other children quickly surround this new friend. Tuesday says, looks like they're getting along well. Good. Didn't want to scare these lovely children off. That little bit of mystery was just right. All right, it's time you and I had a chat. Like me? Are we breaking the fourth wall again? She walks over to the stack of TVs and knocks on the top one. She says, where's that little girl who was with you just now? And T says, she said there were too many people here and ran away. Maybe she's hiding somewhere. Mood. Anyway, I helped you a lot this time. I bet you really regret selling me now, huh? Where else could you find such a useful, well-designed, and perfect for a motel TV? Tuesday says, you're right. The other TVs I bought never worked properly. I rarely used them. You rarely used anything in the motel. It was haunted. I couldn't have finished the story without you. Thank you. Oh. T says, it's fine. If you really want to thank me, how about you tell me some secrets? I know you must have a load of them. Motels are one of the most juicy places for gossip, just like schools and restaurants. Schools, yeah, would be a very gossipy place, but restaurants not. Tuesday says, I haven't heard anything yet about the motel you once stayed in. I do have something else to tell you, though. What is with the muffled sounds? I hate that so much. We're going back. Okay, so I was like, knew there had to be more because there's another stage. The guest says that TV seems like it could fetch quite a price. And it's a phone call about TV business. All right, just sneak it out when no one's around. It's said that there's a talking ghost living in it. An eye is peering in through the keyhole. Tuesday laughs and says, she's no ghost. It's Triple T! She quietly gets to her feet, ensuring she doesn't make a sound. She says, what should I do now? It's not proper to kick out a guest. Well, I mean, if they're stealing stuff, you gotta charge them for it. It's not appropriate to keep a child at home forever, no matter how well behaved she is. You trap, Barbara! Didn't a guest mention there's a market nearby? She said it was crowded, full of Arcanist customers. That might be a good choice. Oh, to get her out of the hotel, maybe? Yeah. So they are related, weirdly enough? Interesting. Oh, T says, so you sold me on purpose? Yeah, to get her out. Tuesday says, well, weren't you the one always saying the motel was too dark and creepy? I thought it'd be better if I sold you to someone reliable. And the foundation was just that. It's thanks to them that we can talk face to face now. T says, all right, But there's a knock. 2 knocks, actually. Someone's knocking at the door. And Tuesday says, but the door isn't closed. See? The children left it open when they left. T says, what? That's not good. There's more knocking. And T says, I need to go. Tell me more secrets next time, okay? Bye. And the TV screens turn off in an instant.
I'm
Oh,
so afraid of ghost stories.
I would be too. I also am afraid of ghost stories.
Getting used to them.
So she was in the haunted motel with her? Is the stories she told real at all? I'm also curious about. The dollhouse on the table shakes a little. Oh, the dollhouse is the haunted motel. Yep, that's the spirit of the haunted motel. There's more knocking. We brought the haunted motel into the suitcase. Tuesday, you have to leave that at home. You can't keep that here. You don't have to leave, but it can't stay here. All right, double-sided mirror. Okay, great. Here we go to the end. I'm terrified because like, why were we going back? You know, why are we going back? Whose idea was that? Whose idea was that? Ah, Veritan says this should be the right time. Tuesday, are you there? I can't do a Veritan voice, by the way, especially when I'm like sniffly again. I got the sniffles to go away, but they're back. Welcome to Texas. Anyway, there's no response. She says, am I too early? Or perhaps I'm late? Or maybe she didn't hear me. She knocks one more time. This time, her knock is answered.
It took you 5 minutes and 23 seconds to open the door.
Okay, so this isn't going to be terrifying. That's good to know. It might be terrifying later, but right now it's not. Is there any reason for that? Tuesday says, I was catching up with an old friend. You really scared her with your knocking. Oh, it was T. I was a little preoccupied watching her reaction. My apologies. How's your test going? Anything you'd like to share with me? And with Miss Barbara's help, Veritan says, we've managed to finish the mobility test. It seems the suitcase weakens the connection between the motel and the outside world. The dollhouse's structure and furnishings are an exact replica of the original motel. So she brings the motel with her, but it can't haunt people here. I can feel it shaking when Miss Barbara moves, but not so much that I lose my balance. So, in conclusion, there's no need to take extra measures to restrain the dollhouse. Just put it in like one of those like glass cases for figurines. Ah, but I'm sure Miss Vila would be glad to hear. Miss Vila! Maybe so they can play with the dollhouse, because Vila does love the kid. So Tuesday says, wonderful. Then it's safe for those lively, curious children. My child could use some friendly playmates. It is the ghost crocodile. Crocodile baby. Veritan says it's a win-win then. And by the way, Tuesday says, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. It's about your suitcase. Is it a similar existence to my child? Alligator baby? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Tuesday studies her face, looking for any signs of hesitation. Didn't you ever worry that I wouldn't open the door for you? Maybe. Anyway, I know we're going to spend a long time together, so I told it not to play any pranks on you. But, she did say that, but I didn't expect it to be so obedient. The swaddling cloth in her arms stirs. Alligator baby! She says, there, I'm not blaming you, sweetie. Truth is, Miss Veritan, I find you rather intriguing. You're so young, yet you're steady as a rock. Because she has childhood trauma. Yeah,
Being left alone.
that's childhood trauma.
You don't seem to fear unknown dangers.
Yep,
either.
that's the trauma.
Even now, I don't see a hint of fear in you.
Probably because she's seen worse. Veritan's definitely seen worse. Pale face blushes, like a silver knife reflecting the candlelight. Ah, there it is again. She says this is rare indeed.
Are you really never afraid?
Not of alligator babies and haunted motels, but of other stuff, yeah. Veritan doesn't respond right away. Is she never afraid? Never is a strong word. It means not even once before and not ever after. So Veritan said she's never afraid.
I've certainly had my fearful moments.
Yeah,
And perhaps there'll be more to come.
there definitely will be.
Not afraid right now.
She's not afraid right now.
As you said,
Okay.
fear comes from the unknown.
And I guess she's seen it all at this point.
And as we learn about the unknown, we conquer fear.
Okay.
You're welcome to stay here with us for more, if you're interested.
Veritan is not having any of it, by the way. Tuesday says, I see. You're confident. You must know yourself well.
Well, now that the story
And then she speaks for herself.
I wonder what people will do.
I am not playing anything spooky for a while, so I have to give myself enough time to do the main story for this event, though. Or this patch, like the event story, because I'm not doing it tonight. I've seen enough spooks.
And I'm very much looking forward to seeing it.
Okay, Tuesday. We're fading to black. Why is it getting creepy again? What is fear? Okay. It is a sound without a source, an indescribable creature, or a sword suspended by a single hair. Or is it a sound? It's a question. Is it a mirror? It's cracked as well. Or a pair of eyes gazing into the abyss, and the abyss staring back. Bum bum! There's the eyeball! Hi, eyeball!
Whatever may come,
Ah.
I wish you all the best.
This was really cool. It had just enough spooks that like it needed to have without being too like scary. The end. Because this isn't the main event. It's just like a little character side story for Tuesday. I think it was really good. It had a very similar vibe to something like, oh God, what is it called? I have it in my Steam. Hold on. I'm gonna Let me look at my Steam really quickly. Slay the Princess. It has a very similar vibe to something like Slay the Princess, wherein there's like a bigger like message to it and like thing to take away from it. That's not just like, ooh, spooky, scary, but then this one being like the whole like thing about fear and conquering fear and all that. I think it's really cool. I really liked it. Okay, I would continue doing Haunted Highway stuff, but I haven't had dinner yet and I'm starving. So like, I think it was just long enough. It took me about a little under 2 hours to do. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I would have liked to see more Alligator Baby though. I do like Alligator Baby. I think Alligator Baby is cute. I would have liked to see more of Alligator Baby. Okay. I was gonna open something. I can't find it. Oh, I was gonna check it off my list because I finished it, but I'll do it after. Yippee, I got stuff. Level 16 on the battle pass. I got 2 more levels for that. Okay. Where am I at battle pass wise? Decibel level 30. If I get close to level 30, I might spend money to get the Blondie outfit just because I think it's fun, but we'll see. Or wait, if you spend money, do you immediately get it? Increase the decibel level to 30 to get. So maybe I'll just try to get it. We'll see. We'll see. Because I'm doing better with like my writing down things in my schedule on when to record. So I actually might get close enough to level 30. We'll see. All right. I say we do one more summon because I can. Let's go. It's purple, unfortunately. It's Pavia, though. We love Pavia. I actually think I can max out my Pavia at this point. Or I think I might have already. I have Portrait on you. Portrait! Which I use this character a lot, so it's fine. Anybody else? Pavia, I can finish out. Yeah, I thought that it looked like... Okay, Pavia is full on portraits. We have you, Portrait, and I don't know if I have anyone else. Ah, I can also go up on Insights with you, but I probably won't do that right now. Okay. I haven't leveled my Blondie, by the way. I keep forgetting to. That was Blue Lullaby. I got an achievement for doing it. What is it called? Is it Blue Lullaby? Bedtime Story. Bedtime Story. The banner is called Blue Lullaby. Okay, so we finished it. Yay. And that's good to know that I don't have to worry about completing any sort of other stages or having characters leveled enough to do the character stories. So we'll probably keep doing those from now on just because they're really easy to get done. I get like 2 videos out of it. It's a great time, actually. I had a great time. So next we'll be doing... What do we have next on the schedule? I can check this off. Bedtime Story. It's off the schedule. Next, I have to record the patch video or the half patch for Argus, which I was going to pull for Argus, but I'm not sure if I'll have any pulls left because I'm probably going to try to get Tuesday, but I also don't know if I'm going to be on in the next couple of days because I recorded when I needed to. Allure Games opens on the 3rd, so that'll be the next like main event that we do, I think. But also I do need to do Haunted Highway because that closes out on the 2nd, or the 2nd, the 6th. So I will probably be doing some Haunted Highway stuff in the next couple of days here because Allure Games is only open for a couple of days, so we kind of have to speed run Allure Games. But also with events, I don't know if I might have to start that like sooner rather than later because I don't know what it's gonna take like combat wise, you know? So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. That was Bedtime Story though. Yay! So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. A little bit shorter, but it's fine. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. Good luck on Argus polls if Argus's banner is still up. I'm not quite sure when this video is going up, but I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!